kids, welcome to today's lesson. Today, we'll be learning about rules and regulation in the society. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the meaning of rules and regulation, mention some gains of obeying rules and regulation, also mention the results of disobeying rules and regulation, and mention the rules and regulation for Food and Drug Administration. Kids, are you ready for today's lesson? Awesome! Now let's begin. What are rules and regulations? Rules and regulations guide the way people live in society. They tell us what is right and accepted, as well as what is wrong and unaccepted to do in a given society. They guide us on how to act in any place we find ourselves. Rules and regulation help us live in peace and harmony. Now that we know what rules and regulations mean, let's find out why obeying rules and regulation is good. 1. It teaches us discipline. 2. Some rules like traffic rules are for our good and keeps us safe from accidents. 3. Protection from people who would like to treat others poorly. 4. It helps build peace among people living in a society. And finally, 5. You get special prizes and gifts and titles from family, friends, school, and even the government. Kids, just like every good thing has a reward, bad things also have a bad outcome. Now, let's look at the results of disobeying rules and regulations. 1. It leads to confusion in the society as everyone does what they think is right. 2. It puts people in danger. 3. You could pay a fine or go to jail. 4. Disobeying health rules can put your life at risk. 5. Socially, you and your family can be hated by loved ones, friends, and the community. 6. People who break laws are usually denied privileges such as denial of break time, gifts, titles, position from family, friends, school, and even the government. Now that we know why you should obey rules and regulation and what happens if you don't, let's look at the rules and regulations for food and drugs. In Nigeria, the rules and regulations for food and drug are set by an agency called NAFDAC. NAFDAC is the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control. It was established by the federal government of Nigeria in 1993 to guide the process of producing and administrating food and drugs in Nigeria. This is to ensure the well-being of Nigerians. They do this by making sure food substance and drugs produced or imported are of good quality and safe for Nigerians to use. To ensure the safety of Nigerians, NAFDAC has put different rules and regulations for Food and Drug Administration. They include the following: quality control laws, laboratory laws, importation laws, production and registration laws, laws on sales and use of food substance, drugs, and cosmetics. These laws do not allow selling, distributing, and advertising unregistered or fake, banned, expired, or low-quality food or drugs. Disobeying these rules is a health risk as it leads to illnesses and death. Anyone caught disobeying NAFDAC rules and regulations on food and drug will pay a fine or go to jail. Kids, we've come to the end of today's lesson. Today, we learned what rules and regulations mean, the gains of obeying rules and regulations, the results of disobeying rules and regulations, and some rules and regulations set by NAFDAC to control how people produce and distribute food and drugs. Now kids, it's assessment time! It's time to answer questions on today's lesson. See you in the next lesson. Bye.